All right, everybody, and welcome into the. Oh, this is the wrong screen. Well, let's try this again. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the pregame show sponsored by Hardware Haven Customer Service in Tacoma, Auburn, and Kent. As I have to move this timer out of the way. Well, folks, it's that time again. It's opening day once more here in IPU. And guess what? You're watching the pregame show presented by Hardware Haven, Carl's Clam Chowder, and Larry's Lobster House. So let's get right into it. Well, I haven't been able to watch this team a lot, but I was thankfully able to ask my good friend Calx about this team. And well, here are some of the players he said. First of all, batting prospect Bryce is my daddy, better known as Bryce. He was batting 5 for 11 in spring training, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, 1 home run, spotting a batting average of 455, which is really good, an OPS of 1.273. He was 0 for 1 with RISP and struck out once. And also, Calx himself, entering his, I believe, third IPU season, he's 30 for 93 all time in IPU with 9 RBIs, 4 home runs, batting average, a career batting average in IPU of 323. And pitching wise, in 13 games played, he has a record of 2-2, an ERA of 2.7, and 39 strikeouts. Well, let's talk about the senior for the Rojos, Zuzul, entering his third and final IPU season. He's batting 22 for 105 in his career. With RISP, he's 4 for 16. He has 3 home runs in his career, batting 210. And on the pitching side, he is in 9 games, he has a record of 4-2 with an ERA of .75 and 74 strikeouts pitching. And finally, our other pitching prospect, it's baseballer 2335, better known in the community as Josh. Well, in his career, which has been, 3 games in spring training, he has pitched 1 game. He did get the loss, but he spots an ERA of 2.57, not shabby at all. Struck out 8 people in 7 innings pitched. He went 7 innings, by the way, and have sports an ERA of 2.57. That is not bad at all. That is really good. In 9 innings, he has a K rate of 10.29 and a hit rate of 6.43 and a strikeout percentage of 29.6. So you're going to be looking at some big swing and miss from this guy this season. And tonight's starters for your Rojos Diablos, it'll be Calx taking the mound, the assistant manager. In their 13 career games, they have a record of 2-2, an ERA of 2.79. I believe they have 39 strikeouts to 2 walks. And also, yes, Calx comments. The comments from our assistant manager, Calx, our good friend Calx, on what to do, what not to do. And in 3 games so far, the Rojos Diablos have shown that they have good fielding, they have good pitching, but so far they have really struggled at power hitting. Well, it was on Friday, when the Bengals broke out. They had a 5-run inning. They ended up winning that game 10-5, but the whole game the Rojos were pretty much quiet and they did not at all formulate a response. However, they had great fielding, they had great pitching, and last night's 3-2 victory really showed that pitching clamping down on the people. Milo says, "Are we streaming opening day?" No, we're just LARPing opening day. Anyways, let's look at the upcoming schedule for your Red Devils. Well, first, they will have their home opener tomorrow night. Or, no, not tomorrow night. Sorry, tomorrow's an off day. But on Wednesday against the Nashville Blues, and they will head back on the road to face the Canberra Cavalry. Then round 4, they will head over to Denver to take on the Whitecaps. Wait, no, sorry. They come back home to play the Denver Whitecaps, and then they will go on the road to Honolulu to face the Heat. And for your Miami Sharks, they will go to San Francisco on Wednesday, or tomorrow, I guess. They'll play on Wednesday. They take on the Jailbirds for round 2, their first road game, and then they come back home to Miami on Thursday to take on the Blues, and then Saturday, Sunday, it'll be a 2-game road trip. The first game will be in Atlanta against the Rebels, and the second game, round 5, which will be a Sunday, I believe. Well, actually, I don't know. There probably won't be a game on Saturday because that's 4th of July. Happy 4th, everybody. But we'll probably see you guys Sunday, Monday. Yeah, they'll they'll play Atlanta on Sunday. They'll play Philly on Monday. Well, that's all the pregame for me. Also, oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce the starting lineups brought to you by Hardware Haven. Sorry, let me pull it up real quick. Where is this stuff? Here it is. All right, let's look at the starting lineups for your um, Red Devils. Well, leading off, it'll be Zuzul, the pitching prospect. Um, he'll be at first base tonight. We Bryce Harper at middle infield. User will be in the outfield today. Calx will be taking the mound. Doge will be at third base. Aiden in the infield. Zog either at third or first. Josh either in the outfield tonight, and your catcher will be Jamal batting ninth. Something interesting is that the PM for your Red Devils will not be participating either, which will be fairly interesting. And Capitalist, if you could you tell the people to check to like watch the stuff during their at bats, please? Thank you. So right now we're in Inexperienced Players League 7 in HCBB 9v9 official Leo Rush, as we are 8 minutes away from. Sorry. Okay. Look, I'll show you guys how to do this. Okay. Are you watching? All right. So we're here at the menu, right? And then you press View menu. You go to League Servers. Then you press Custom Leagues down here, and then you click on Inexperienced Players Union. You find League Server 7, and then you press Play. All right. That's how you do it. So yeah, I hope everyone likes the new graphics. We have a bunch of new fun graphics for tonight. We have a bunch of new strikeout sounds as well. We can't wait for tonight, really. Just 7 minutes away from opening day of the IPU. And let's look at some scores from around the league. Well, I don't know what inning it is, but in Honolulu, it's the Jailbirds and the Heat still tied at 0 with Honolulu batting and 1 away. Now 2 away. And in Chicago, the Breeze taking on the Ravens. The Breeze lead this 6-0 and threatening to score more in the bottom of the fourth with 2 runners on and nobody on, and nobody away. Excuse me. But less on that and more on what's coming up. Let's read some interesting facts about our new team, the Diablos Rojos. Let's start off with Aiden, who played for the Arizona Firebirds in season 29, or this season for Main League. Last year, he did not play for IPU. And in Main League last year, he played for the Miami Sharks. He's played for Main League, IPU, and KPB. He's played 2 KPB seasons, 4 Main League seasons, and 3 IPU seasons. I'm assuming this is the third. He's won 1 championship with the Miami Sharks last season. Let's look at Bryce Harper. He says he's the best Brazilian HCB player. This is his first season in both IPU and Main League. He's on the Philly Surge for Main League, and of course he's on our Rojos for the IPU. And here's one about I Hate Sushi. You listening, Cappy? They played for the championship. Miami Sharks in IPU. They played in season 7, season 8, and season 9. They do not play in Main League currently. But fun fact about I Hate Sushi, she does not actually hate sushi. Believe it or not. I know. Oh, and I have you muted. So let's introduce you to my co-color commentator, Capitalist. Take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Capitalist here at the microphone. Did we agree on the play-by-play division for this game, or are we doing 4.5, 4.5?
Are we doing 4.5? Yeah, that's fine. 4.5, 4.5.
Okay, 4.5, 4.5. Okay. I just got into the stadium here myself just a while ago. I'm being called a fraud, which doesn't make much sense since I've never taken an at-bat in IPU or Main League. So can't really be fraudulent about something that doesn't exist. Well, I was just sitting eating dinner, watching a thrilling 1-1 game between Paraguay and Germany. And for those of you who don't know, It went to penalty shootouts after a scoreless extra time. I think Germany should have won the game in regular time. Jonathan Tah put the ball in the net off a corner, but I forgot who it was adjudged to have fouled the goalkeeper. I think it was a soft foul. Randy McElhaney called me a muppet in general and suggested I should get muted in main league, but he's entitled to his own opinion, and I'm entitled to mine. But either way, the goal was disallowed for a foul on the goalkeeper, and it went to penalty shootouts. 5 rounds. Havertz missed the first penalty for Germany, and then the next two were made for both teams. And then I think Germany missed another penalty, and then Paraguay missed their last two, so it went to sudden death. Up stepped Jonathan Tah for the sixth German penalty, and he blazed it over the bar and to the left. There was never a chance of it going in. And Paraguay put away their six, and they were going through. They would play France or Sweden, so already another big nation tumbles out of the tournament. So talk about upset.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the storyline going into that was, how does Germany lose this? You know, people were already assuming it's Germany and France in the round of 32. And right, did I get that right? 32.
16.
Oh, 16,
16.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
everyone skipped over this. They were like, "Yep, Germany and France, round 32. We'll see you there." But no, they decided to ruin my
Yeah,
bracket, and yep.
I think I think people have to understand that Paraguay is not a poor side by any means necessary. Of course, they lost 5-1 to the US, but I think they played away from their defensive strategy. They're a very defensive team, and they do it very good. They did not lose a single game in CONMEBOL, which is the South American Soccer Federation. CONMEBOL qualification to the World Cup. They beat Argentina, they beat Brazil, and I think it was in 10 games of qualification. I think they won 8 and drew 2. They're a very good side, and they should be happy with their upset. It is still an upset, of course. Germany, I'd say, one of the favorites. I know everyone's still believing in France or Argentina. I think they're on either sides of the bracket. They could very well meet in the final, so that would be interesting. Brazil earlier today just edged out past Japan. It was 1-1 in the 95th minute. I believe he wears the armband for Brazil. Marquinhos scored in the 5th minute of stoppage time, and there was no extra time in that game. And Brazil are through, so that could have been an upset for Japan. Japan, not as strong as they were in 2022. I think they've been hurt a lot also by the fact Karu Matoma, who plays for Brighton, was hurt. But it is what it is. I think Japan have to be. I think Japan have to understand that they probably didn't deserve to advance past the round of 32. So, uh, and then of course yesterday it was Canada and South Africa's turn. That was a that was an interesting game, and then the Canadian captain Eustáquio scored at the very end of the game, similar to the Brazil game, 1-0. I mean, there's not much to say it. It's great for Canada. It's their first ever World Cup knockout win and their first ever knockout appearance. South Africa, unfortunately, hard luck losers. That was their first time advancing the knockout stage themselves. I mean, what a victory against South Korea, 1-0, and look where South Korea are. They're heading home. South Korea only a couple of days behind them, unfortunate. Ahead of them, actually. No behind them is right. Um, One more score from across IPU. It's the only game not being streamed in the 7 o'clock start. Excuse me. It is 5-4 Ospreys in the Baltimore fifth. Baltimore, the home side, led by Nevada. Denver team is managed by Poke, who we just saw the other day. I think he plays for Baltimore main league now, doesn't he?
I think
Right?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have Poke and they have I Pokey. So you got one pronunciation either way. But yes, 5-4. Nevada is a very, very talented manager of. Oh no, Nevada is managing Denver. Excuse me. I think Poke is managing Baltimore because Nevada and Poke both play for Baltimore. They're both very good players.
Yeah.
Because Nevada wanted St. Louis, he rebranded to Denver. I think it's because the St. Louis stadium is
Buggy.
still has some issues. Yeah,
The
with
wall
like the
sound.
dugout, you can't leave the dugout.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why last season the Archers had to change to
Fuban.
Fubon. Yeah, or which they play in Houston for some reason, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
Well,
Eric, what is wrong with the scoreboard, buddy? I'm pretty sure we have it correct. I made it. And also, hi Bryce and IOB and Calx. So excited to stream tonight. Here's some comments from the CLS people in our chat. They're saying that CLS is an underdog league. I
really,
think CLS needs to check themselves.
I think CLS needs to improve their overall league parity. Uh, I kind of was I played the like one or two games. I pitched one game. I was not thinking at all when I was throwing. I threw a lot of meatballs and
Oh, you
I gave.
pitched my game, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I won the game for you, Jitscat.
Didn't
Jitscat
you
in
let up?
here
Didn't
will
you
be
let
the
up two
scoreboard
home?
upper. I let up one home run like that was actually a home run. It was a terrible pitch, and then the other one I actually threw like a deliberate meatball because the game was over.
I think I got banned from PMing from
You got
CLS.
banned from PMing? How'd you get banned?
Because when I got banned from HDBB, I left like everything.
Oh yeah, well,
Oh no, I'm
okay.
benched. Wait, I'll be back. I'm benched
All
on
right.
the game.
I mean, we're kind of starting now. All right.
I think he's still playing in the Breeze game.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's our
That game
scoreboard.
almost over.
That's our sorry everybody. That was our mechanical engineer for the stream. Jitscat, really nice guy, really distracted guy. Um, so yeah, LB Capital's leading us off for the first 4.5. Oh, you want to see your graphic? Okay. Wait, give me a second, Bryce. Let me pull it up. It should be right here. Okay, take all the photos you want.
I have the pleasure of knowing Bryce from FRBL. He plays pretty good. That's the only side league I play in. I played one game in CLS. I won that game for Jitscat, a scoreboard operator, in relief. I threw like 6 innings of relief for the victory. And I played one game as a substitute in DBL, if anyone knows that. And actually, no, I played no, yeah, I played one. I was originally an assistant manager on one of the teams there, but my team did not exist, so I released myself from my own team because I was well entitled to my right. Well, looks like everyone is almost pulling in the ballpark. It looks like Dami is going to show up, but I suppose he is just here to set the lineup.
Yeah, yeah, and that was interesting. Something Calix brought up where your PM is not playing tonight. So I guess it's really not a PM. It's just an M.
Yeah, I have full respect to Dami here when I say this. I completely understand his decision to not play. He is hitless in the main league. He is 0 for actually no, he did get a hit, but he was on an 0 and 14 start to the season. Uh, Perhaps he still wants to warm up a little bit.
That's why like we respect him. You know that is like I don't know. That's such a hard decision to make. You're the manager, and you decide to bench yourself. Like that is incredibly bold of you to do that.
It's something that doesn't really happen very often
No,
in
yeah,
even main league because usually the main league managers are like not necessarily top players, but they're everyday players. I mean,
yes.
of course, for Chicago managing Leo, Leo's one of the best players in the league. He's definitely not one of the best pitchers this season. He's still top bat.
Early
I'm
season.
thinking, yeah. You have like and then even then, like if you don't consider some of the PMs a superstar, for example, of the last place ball club, well, it's not his fault because he actually left Philadelphia to go manage this team. The manager of New York, who is also manager of Honolulu in IPU this season, Vec, he's not considered a star player, or some people know him as Pop Cola for reasons I won't pertain to here. But he's still a very talented player. It's not like he's a bad player. So it's very rare occasion when a manager takes themselves out of the lineup, and it's not because he can't make it. Obviously, he's here. He's actually the one he actually was going to start the game. It looks like Milo will. The AM, I think, from Miami.
I think so. Yeah.
He
So
might be the manager. Or bout underway here. We're setting up the stadium. I think you can take the pregame down.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he got a screenshot. Well,
Okay.
good luck, everybody. Opening day of IPU. It's about to be here. About to have first pitch. I like how they're carrying over from main league. They are overtime. They are 5 minutes late as it
It's a
stands.
tradition. What can I say?
Yeah.
All right, can you take
Well,
it
that's,
away? Because I gotta get my scorecard out. Scorecard
yeah,
out.
you gotta head down to the stands anyways. I mean, the field anyways. Oh, Zay2
How's
Easy
the
is here.
Rojos?
Rojos?
They're a new team, aren't they?
No, they're like they used to have one jersey, their white jersey. No one really selects them, but Dami wanted to switch. He was originally gonna play. He was originally gonna manage the Dallas Panthers, but he switched to Diablos Rojos. So we'll see how it goes.
Uh,
And
JC, could you operate the scoreboard for a little bit, just like see to make sure it works? Like just like do put something random
Just
on it.
add like a strike or a run or something. Let's make sure it works. 'Cause
all I'm
I don't know
seeing
why
is
Eric
first
Mai
pitch.
said it was broken. Say what now?
All I'm seeing is first pitch and the countdown.
Oh, you gave him the wrong link.
Oh,
You
wait,
you did give him the countdown
I
link.
did, yeah. Wait, I thought copy control URL. Okay, this should be the right one. Check your links now.
Here,
Or do you got it?
Let me see. Where's the link? Where'd you
I
send it?
sent I sent it's the first.
Okay.
Okay, well we
No, we
both sent
just
the
yeah
same
send
message.
the same link.
Wait, hold on. I'm at it right now.
Miami has brought. Okay, never mind. They're teaming everyone now. I thought they only bring 7, but they got a full squad here. Looking set to be a good game. Diablos Rojos, the away team, of
Right.
course, will bat first. So we'll try to. Well, it's a little harder in IPU. We'll try to get you the fielding and batting alignments. I mean, the fielding alignments as they come out, and batting lineups, of course, will happen in chronological order unless something happens, like a fan hall. Well, here we are. Zuzul is stepping into the batter's box, leading off tonight for your Diablos Rojos. Zuzul pitched the last game of spring training, and he performed very well. He shut down, I forget who it was. I think it was Honolulu on 2 hits over 6 or I can't say that. I forgot we're on TikTok. 7 or 6 innings. I don't quite remember. Well, I don't think this is a starting pitcher. It is the ex-Archer Astro who last pitched for the season 8 Fubon and St. Louis team. He is looks like he's refusing to
Astro
get off the mound here.
Astro actually got traded from my team, the Chicago Breeze, in the
That's
first
right.
ever
The
exchange.
first ever exchange in IPU history. Astro for I don't remember quite who it was. Well, there he
I
goes.
don't.
He's finally stepping off the mound. I guess he did well enough in spring training to warrant starting on this team. I think he actually just got teamed. Or he left.
Yeah,
I have no idea what happened.
Oh boy.
he's probably
Oh,
in an
yeah.
argument
Where
with the
is he?
PM in the voice chat. If I had to
Yeah,
guess.
if I had a wager. Well, it's going to be NerdyBoy Extra Comedy, who I believe played last season. Some of these IPU names I don't quite remember as much because we were a little more interspersed with our coverage.
Yes.
We only got an opportunity really to learn the St. Louis, Pittsburgh, and Chicago Ravens teams, and of course a little bit of Arizona. We did cover some of their playoff games. And Miami. Did I say Miami? Well, everyone is fighting about where to play.
Oh.
Zay2 Easy says, I thought PM said be 1 hole or 9 hole. Donnie is sitting.
Update in Chicago. It's the Breeze and the Ravens. Breeze leading 7-2 in the top of the 7th inning. And over in
So that
Yeah,
game-
Chicago had a great way to start off the game. They had a grand slam in the bottom of the first.
Was it Digital who hit it?
Yeah, no, Digital hit a homer. My former DBL player hit the grand slam.
Good for him, as that first pitch
scoreboard.
is
Scoreboard.
fouled third base side, and we're officially underway here in Miami. First pitch at 8:10 local time, and the 0-1 is hit in the air, right field, shallow, and that is getting down. That's the first hit of the season, and it goes to Zuzul, the leadoff bloop single, and we can say officially welcome to IPU as Bryce, my daddy, steps in. We did have a Brazilian on the St. Louis Fubon team last season. It was Acrius. Acrius, more known in Minecraft baseball, batted about 120. Here's the first pitch to Bryce, and he hits that in the air towards second base. And out will be caught on the fly, and Zuzul will, of course, retreat to the bag. So quickly, one away, and up steps User. And Ibert. Up a little too late. I went to bed much later than he did, so he had a much better bedtime than me. As he takes ball one inside. User plays, I know him, he plays for Zay Too Easy, San Diego Tropics, and FRBL. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That is a swing and a miss, swung all the way through that one, and the count evens out at 1-1. Batter on deck is that dangerous man, CoolCalmCalx, and the 1-1 is on its way, here it comes. And he takes it down the heart of the plate, called strike 2. Was guessing something else and didn't quite get it. So behind here, and NerdyBoy's pitch is hit up the middle. That is going to get down. This should probably only be one. Oh my goodness. Welcome to IPU, ladies and gentlemen. It is a it is a single, if you can call it that. An error has been charged to O-Star Milo, excuse me. So single and an error. Well, way to hit it, User. First and second, one away. I always knew that they weren't going to get the runner at second because it was a great secondary lead by Zuzul as Calx takes ball one. He was running hard to break up the double play, and they should have got the out at first, but once again, welcome to the IPU. Yeah. I almost saw that in main league. It was a similar play. It was a weak ground ball to third just last night against between the Chicago Ravens and the Minnesota Blizzards. Leonatus, who I've mentioned on the stream already, almost threw the ball into the outfield. He was playing third base, but that was more because Gabriel Plays, who was playing second, and Settler, playing shortstop, couldn't figure out who was going to step on the bag as Calx takes ball 2, and he's in a good count here. The stream scoreboard is not updating the balls and strikes. Should be good now.
Wow, it's crazy. It's like it updated so magically after that. Wait, and then it went back
I clicked it myself.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It went back down to zeros. Uh-oh.
All right, here's the 2-1 pitch, and that is taken on the low and away corner, and the count is even at 2-2. Well, Calx, don't look at the 167 batting average. He was a 333 batter last season. He hits that one up the middle, and that gets through the infield. Shortstop Cam a little slow to get that one. User is into second safely, and the bases are full for... Is it Dogies?
Oh, Dogie, yeah.
Dogies. Yeah, Dogies, yeah. Well, either way, bases juiced. Assistant manager Aiden on deck. Let's get a run now. Here's the pitch. Takes upstairs, ball 1. Well, that one, I think probably should have been a ground out, if not a double play as well, but Cam might not have been paying attention as that's in there for a call, strike 1. I will say it was hit much harder than User's ground ball, but error has not been charged to Cam. It's just an error on Milo. Here's the pitch. That is inside, ball 2. So, another hitter's count here.
2-1.
Rojo's looking to break through. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Oh, chased an inside pitch, and the count evens out again at 2-2. So, a strikeout here will perhaps kill the rally. And that 2-2 pitch on its way from the left-hander. Here it comes. And that's inside, ball 3. Oh, the first baseman is nowhere near the bag. Calx was taking a massive secondary lead to break up the double play again. Well, the count is full at 3-2 now, as the runners take their leads. Zuzul at third, User at second, and Calx at first. The payoff pitch is right down the plate. He took it, and the check down to second. Oh, strike him out, throw him out, double play. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IPU. So K, catcher, to second base, as that pen is dead. I have to get another pen. Well, in the frame, no runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. I have no idea how NerdyBoy worked a scoreless first frame. Bases left floated with 1 away. Doug strikes out, and the User gets thrown out at second. Your score after 1/2 inning is still the Rojos nothing And the Sharks, nothing coming to bat. Here is Milo, man who made the infield error at second base. Looks like it's going to be Calx to pitch the pre-sign of the pre-sign of the Diablos Rojos. I think he's going to try to get as many starting appearances as he can as Calx steps off. Zay too easy saying who, heckling, but Zay, he might better your season you had pitching. There's no knock on Zay. He's a very good pitcher. There's a reason why he's not playing IPU this season. First pitch is in there for a called strike one. Milo, I think, is the playing manager of Miami. For those of you who don't know the rules, playing managers can only bat twice, and they must complete their at-bats before the 6th inning. So, say, for example, they bat ninth. Like, for example, Frog Rays did once for the Miami Sharks.
1-1.
He didn't get his second at-bat because the Miami Sharks did not bat around again before the 6th inning. That one is hit up the middle and a leadoff single for Milo. So perhaps getting one back for the team after potentially costing the game in the field. Jitsuka, you might not. Morgan, you might just mute him. As here is Mixie. Mixie, left-hander. What a great spring training. Again, I don't know why they didn't reset the stats, but I think some of these players aren't complaining.
Except
Mixie
Calx.
on deck, and yeah, exactly. And the pre-signed Cam to follow, as that's in there for a called strike one. I have no idea why Cam is allowed in IPU for this season.
Is this like his 20th season?
Dude, it feels like it. I guess he's a career minor leaguer, but we saw him. He took the relief loss in one of the San Francisco games against Chicago. That has popped in the air. And Universal is under it to make the catch, and there is one down in the frame. So here is that aforementioned man, Cam. Cam was on Tappy's Minnesota Ball Club last season. Tappy managing Nashville this season. Their game underway, coinciding with our game. Cam steps back in now. Zaytu, he says intentional walk. It is two players on Major League rosters against each other. I don't think intentional walk is in the cards here, as Cam takes ball one inside. Slow cutter. Didn't chase. Once again, we'll get you your fielding alignments for both clubs whenever possible. It might be a little harder for Miami since I don't quite know who's on the team. Here comes the 1-0 as that's high, ball two. So Calx perhaps pitching around Cam here. Just gonna nibble at the zone eventually, I would guess. Calx says Orange Act is a lie. So I guess he was trying to just clip the zone. 2-0 pitch from the right-hander is on its way. Kicks, winds, and deals. And that is taken for ball three. So talk about pitching around. Calx, I think, was trying to go for another nibble at the zone. Didn't quite get it there, once again. So 3-0 pitch, and Cam expecting something good here, perhaps. Here it comes. Oh, Calx steps off, didn't like the pitch. Cam still waiting there diligently. Runner at first base, Milo, Miami playing manager. As Cam steps out, it's really elongating this wait between pitches. Ninth pitch of the inning on the way from Calx. The long wind up, and here it comes. And that is swung on a miss. Cam kind of haphazardly offered at it. Cam still in the driver's seat here with a 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch. On its way, here it comes. That is taken for a called strike two. So the count goes full to 3-2. And Calx has battled his way back into this at-bat. Cam steps out once again, calls time. Cam is being message and pinged, he says. I think he's also being outguessed. Payoff pitch on its way from the right-hander. Here it comes. And he swings and misses for strike three. What an pitch sequence for Calx gave 3 straight balls in a row and comes back with 3 straight strikes. Oof. That is one hell of an at-bat there for CoolCalmCalx, as here is 7 CPM. Take strike one. Fans at first strikeout, brought to you by Carl's Clam Chowder, the creamiest clam chowder in the Pacific Northwest. If a Diablos Rojos pitcher strikes out 12, you get yourself free clam chowder at Carl's. Carl's Clam Chowder, lobster bisque, and house-made oyster crackers. Well, 7 CPM takes ball 1 there, evens the count at 1-1. Shitscat here in the stadium, operating the scoreboard diligently. RDR3 Mania asking to be teamed. He is on the Diablos Rojos roster. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Calx. That is taken. Top half of the plate, strike 2. Not quite ready there for the hook. So 1-2 pitch on its way. And here it comes. Calx, the right-hander, to the plate. And check swing did not go around, and the count is evened at 2-2. So the deuce is wild here in the bottom half of the first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first base, and a 0-0 game. 2-2 pitch. Hit weakly up the middle. That should be easy for Bryce. Bryce will have to... Oh, wow. He beat him to second base. I thought he was going to have to go to first. It was going to be a tough play. So, U6. Score it in your scorecard. Ends the frame. No runs. 1 hit. No errors. 1 left.
Hi.
Calx will run leadoff single.
You're in the...
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah.
And we go to the top half of the second. Your score remains Diablos Rojos 0. And the Miami Sharks 0. Diablos Rojos coming to bat here with the assistant manager, Aiden. Aiden, one of the veterans on the team. We're going to have a lot of fun figuring out the substitutions. In IPU, substitutions are very common. A lot of these players do not have what it takes to last the whole distance. A lot of them like to leave early. In boxing, I believe it is... I was just reading about it. When a boxer fails to answer the bell, I think it's a referee technical decision. They have to stop the fight because the boxer doesn't fight. It's not the same as throwing in the towel. As Aiden takes strike 1, and NerdyBoy comes quick with the 0-1 pitch, and that's fouled into the Miami dugout out of play.
Abos, who do you think's going to win this game? Who do you think has a better PM or players, or what do you think's going to win this game?
Well, I like Milo. Milo's a good PM, I think. I think Dami has a good team here. I really only know Cam on this Miami team. They have a couple other names that I know, as Aiden is rung out on strikes there. But I know a lot more of the players on the Rojos. I think they have a good team. Well, here is Universal Zog catching today for the Rojos. Aiden strike out the second for NerdyBoy. NerdyBoy got that strikeout, throw him out, double play to end the frame as someone knocks on my door.
Uh-oh. So, in relief, Universal swings and misses. County evens out at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 away here in the top of the second. Rojos looking to strike first. Now the set. Here comes the 1-1 pitch on the way to Universal. It's outside, ball 2.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for deputizing there, as I had to answer my door. Seems like every single broadcast I have to answer my door. Perhaps just luck of the Irish. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. That is hit out to third base on the 1 hop. It should be easily played. The left-handed third baseman throws to first. There's 2 down in the frame. So here is I Hate Sushi, who, thank God, she loves sushi, because, let me tell you, I was talking with Riley Kias, who is on the Florida Flamingos, needs to have sushi. He hasn't really had it. It's really good. I mean, some people are apprehensive about raw fish, but there is really no issue to go to a reputable place, as that is down the first base line. Leadoff single for I Hate Sushi, and I can't really. Oh well, Dami is playing after all. I can't really say that first baseman shouldn't have made that play. They really should have. It
I just
wasn't
like
hit
to put
too
this out
hard.
here. Sushi is like a really good food. Like it's one of my top three. It's
It
up
is.
there.
Yeah, on Father's Day, I went with my dad to a great sushi place. I think it was all you can eat. I think I ate way too much. Here comes first pitch of Dominic in the
We
for
are
called
good.
strike.
I did the exact same thing with my dad. Eat sushi.
Yeah, yeah, I had about like, cause I mean, it's if you think about it, after you pay for it, it's all free. So I just ate as much as I wanted until I was full. As
I
Dominic
don't
fouls that
think
one out
that's
of
how it
play.
works, but you know,
Uh, beg to disagree.
I just want to put
Goldbridge
this
in
out
my
there.
chat, my good Australian friend. Sup gang, crazy win for Paraguay. Crazy win for Paraguay indeed. I think they deserve to win. They were excellent defensively, as that is not going to get down. Domi pops out to pitcher to end the frame. So, NerdyBoy works around the 2-out single. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. And your score after 1 1/2 innings is still Diablos Rojos 0 and the Miami Sharks nothing. Miami coming to bat with outstanding.
World Cup team I'd love to see do good is Cote d'Ivoire. I think the small little
Yeah,
island
well, they
country.
play Argentina, so let's see how that goes.
Oh, so much for that.
Yeah.
Then again, they tied against Spain. So
Yes, and Saudi Arabia, 2 great clean sheets from the 40-year-old Vazina. And I was watching the Cape Verde game at dinner that Father's Day. 2-2 draw with Uruguay. Uruguay going home. Their chartered flight for the Uruguayan players to go home was canceled by the Footballing Association. They told the players, "Go get your own flights commercial. You don't deserve it." And I don't blame them. I feel bad for the manager, Bielsa. I think he resigned. He's a very talented manager. He is very beloved in England for his
update on
time
the
at Leeds
Chicago
United.
Ravens game. Ravens have scored 2, while Chicago still stays at 7th.
Chicago Breeze, perhaps one of the early favorites. I forget who was managing the team.
It's
As
Mel.
yeah, Malevolence. Yeah, I call
Coach
Malevolence.
Malevolence.
Now playing
He's
manager
like-
Malevolence, he'll always be known as a bench coach on this broadcast. For those of you who don't know, he was the bench coach of the victorious Miami Sharks last season.
Well, I can't diss him because I'm currently playing in his game, so I will get benched.
Well, he is a good PM. He was originally going to be Milwaukee, changed to the Breeze as outstanding takes strike 2. There was a little bit of internet difficulties, I think. Calx reteaming user. Outstanding. That's another common thing with IPU is a lot of people disconnect too, even if they're not trying to leave early. Here comes 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Jalen Brunson down on strikes there for the first out of the frame. So here is Nuke's Faux Show, and we'll try to get you the fielding alignment for at least the Rojos whenever I get the best chance.
I'd also like to say the scoreboard operator is doing a fantastic job because the scoreboard operator has Discord pulled up on one side. He also has the scoreboard thing pulled up, his alt account in the game, as well as playing in his own game. So I just like to put that out there.
That is a lot, as Nuke's Faux Show awaits the 0-1 pitch, and that's grounded weakly onto third to first, and plenty of time. There's 2 down in the frame. And here is Gamer Boy. Kind of forgot who that was.
So we got a question in our chat, our TikTok chat, and it was Ryan that said, "How do you become a commentator for HCBB?" Well, Ryan, it's not that hard, but it's also not that easy. If you have prior work, we started in main league and then we went to IPU because of stuff.
And I'll be honest, for me, it's just if you know a guy.
Hey, everyone's got to get their chance somehow. Leonidas was the one who gave us the break. And then Airville reached out to us. He wanted us to stream IPU, and that's how he got back into main league, back with Leonidas, as that is going to end the inning. Ground ball second to first by Gamer Boy. So, a clean 1-2-3 inning for the Rojos. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left here in the bottom half of the second from Miami. Calx gets his team back in the batter's column. It is still 0-0 in this game, top half of the third. Can you remind me how Nukes for sure made out, Morgana,
It
because
was
you're
a
keeping score?
5-3 put out.
Right, yes. I was a little slow to write it in.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out who was fielding still. As here's the first pitch to Zuzul, playing center field. That's popped foul towards the Diablos Rojos dugout. Outstanding. Tried to make a brilliant catch. He wasn't outstanding enough there.
And an update in the Chicago Ravens game: the Chicago Breeze have won 7-3.
Well, goodbye. In the Chicago game, Chicago Ravens in main league, by the way, still undefeated. 9 straight victories after a walk-off 10th inning home run by the assistant manager Ninja. As Zuzul fouls that one into the Miami dugout now, and the count remains put at 0-2.
Someone asked what's our setup. Well, we're just on Discord, and then we stream off of OBS, and then we dual stream to both Twitch and TikTok.
As the 0-2 pitch is taken low and away in the dirt, count goes to 1-2. Mad Knight Dazer asking to get staffed. There have been a little more clamping down on who actually gets perms in these games. The 1-2 pitch is hit in the air, third base. Weak little pop fly, and there's one down in the inning. So we will not see a leadoff single here for the Rojos. Led off with the single Zuzul in the top half of the first, stranded at third after a very interesting inning as Bryce hits that one, same spot, and there is 2 down in the inning. I'd like to thank the 16 fans and audience here for watching tonight's broadcast as it stands. We're very thankful that you've taken the time to watch our stream. We do know there's a lot of streams going on. I respect the most Masaharu, Queen Sports Network, who's broadcasting the Atlanta game. That's another good one. As Cryptic takes ball 1. It was Joshua streaming the San Francisco Honolulu game off TikTok, also funny enough, on HCBB Network. And it was Charlie NHL, I believe, doing the Chicago Ravens and the Chicago Breeze. As here comes the 1-1 pitch. That's in there for a call. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, so far this season has had the most streamers I've ever seen in either of the leagues, Major or IPU.
Yes, we have streamed every game for the Ravens so far. That streak might end eventually. I am going to Europe soon.
Leaving just
How
me.
many-
Going in you.
So if
Just
you're looking for a job, DM me. I got you.
As Cryptic swings through that one, chases there, and is called out on strikes to end the inning. Cryptic pinch hitting for User after I think User probably disconnected.
Yeah.
Well, no runs, no hits, no innings, no runs, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. Lost my train of thought there. As we go to the bottom half of the third, the score is still the Rojos nothing and the Sharks nothing. They really haven't offered me anything. Well, here is the pitcher, NerdyBoy, as bench coach Malevolence has joined the game. Welcome, bench coach Malevolence.
All rise.
NerdyBoy has worked a very good game for the Sharks so far. Calx, one better, only 1 hit, has struck out 2 and walked none for NerdyBoy in 3 innings now. Given up 4 hits, probably shouldn't have because, of the error. 4 hits, no runs also, has struck out 3, 1 in each inning. Once again, 12 strikeouts, free clam chowder if Calx or another Diablos Rojos pitcher strikes out 12. The 0-1 pitch.
Where can we claim our clam
And if
chowder?
we're called strike 2, say again, Jitscat?
Where can I get my clam chowder?
At any of your Calls Clam Chowder locations in the Pacific Northwest. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That is foul. Third base side out of play. Count remains at 0-2. So, pitcher on pitcher here as 0-2 pitches popped foul behind the backstop screen way, way back there. And out of play. Still 0-2. So a little bit of a battle here. All strikes in this at-bat as it stands. 0-2 pitch from Calx is on its way, and It will come to you shortly. Taking the sweet time here, I expect a slow pitch then. The 0-2. I was right. He dropped the floor on him, cut the rug, and down goes NerdyBoy for the first out of the frame. So it brings up Tony. Tony, the 9-hole in the at-bat, will flip it over to, it's going to be Nova hits bombs in the playing manager spot for Milo. So Milo only won one at-bat. He might have dipped. I think he left that. Yeah, he did. Putting Cam in charge. Swings and misses at that one. Strike one does Tony. If you had a bench coach like Malevolence on your team, you might give him the lineup card if you had to go early. But Malevolence, of course, now managing his own club. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. 0-2 the count. That one almost made its way to the other corner of the batter's box. The 0-2 pitch is outside, ball one.
Funny enough, in the Roblox chat, Ryan is in a bit of a debacle. He's rooting for the Rojos, but Nova is his friend.
Here comes the 1-2. That's popped in the air towards the pitcher's mound. This one's going to be tough. This is going to be an infield single. The third baseman is up with a throw, but to no avail. Here comes Nova. 1-out single for Tony. And the moment that Calx couldn't make the play on the fly was the moment I knew it was going to be infield single, as it was very, very weak. Well,
Yeah,
perfectly placed. You're good.
I sure was
Okay.
DMing me.
Of
I'll
course.
tell you what DM'd you in team chat.
As that is popped right at the catcher. Oh my god, what's going to happen here? Catcher to... oh. Well, I guess that does the job. They were going to try to turn the double play, but you have to throw to second first. So score that in your scorecard. Fielder's choice. 2-3. Runner advances to second on the play. Batter runner out. Here comes Mixie. Runner in scoring position. First of the day for Miami. Mixie, first time up. Popped to catcher in the first. I do know that, JitsCat. I'm not too keen on interviewing players in the middle of the game. And Vec has told me I'm only allowed to have 3 in the booth.
And it's
And
1-0,
I
by the
count
way.
3.
It's 1-0 on the scoreboard.
It is in fact 1-0 on Mixie.
Castro.
The pitch. Taken for a call, strike one. So, I would think I would be able to see Malevolence's chat. He seems like an older man, but I guess not. Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
He is an older man.
So why can't I see his chats? As that is popped in the air towards second base, and Mr. Cowboy makes the catch. That's not his name, but he's wearing Cowboy's helmet.
Seems like these hitters just can't get out of the infield.
No, we've only seen 2 hits out of the infield. Milo hit an infield single leading off for Miami. That one got through the infield, and it was I Hate Sushi's ground ball down the first base line that got its way through, and I think Calx had a clean single himself. Well, in the bottom half of the third, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Calx has also struck out 1 in each inning as he comes to bat here, top half of the 4th, and still no score.
Does anybody know Mixie's batting stance? Because someone is asking in the chat, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure myself.
Sorry,
I'm not
sorry,
actually. Yeah, I'm not the expert on batting stances. I use Brooks Robinson, which is a very static, closed stance.
Well, the best players in HCBB actually just use the default stance and use the Sheck to pitch.
Do they use Arrieta for pitching?
No, we use the Nishek. I use Nishek, and last game I had 9 batters, only gave up 1 hit in it with Nishek. So
That's pretty good.
Also, the scoreboard shows that there's a double. There's a runner on second base.
Go Manfred Mann in the 4th inning, I guess.
So
I'm gonna magically tell the scoreboard to switch. Oh, look at that! It switched. Wow.
Wow.
Switch and it's off. Well, here comes NerdyBoy back on the mound, as I believe there were substitutions for Miami. First pitch to Calx. Calx singled up the middle, was stranded at first base. Those of you who don't recall, in the last bat of the first inning, it was Doji's at bat, struck out on a full count. He didn't swing, by the way. he took full count pitch down the heart of the plate and was thrown out. At second, user was on the back pick. As Calx is clearly behind 0-2, and here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 1.
Ryan says you can't be better than someone you're trying to copy. Be yourself.
Well, if you think about it, if everyone's using the default stance, everyone's copying everyone.
Oh wait, word.
So I guess you have to have a little bit of finesse as Calx. Reggie Jackson's that one out of play down the right field line. Calx was my first guest in my interview series, the One Hop Scoop, as presented by me, where I go into the ballparks of the teams, around the dugout, on the concourse, in the stands. You'll see one in the stands. It's a very long interview, over 6 minutes, with Darlo, playing manager of San Francisco, and also on on Melon Rue's Honolulu Major League team. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. That's in the air. That is not going to get down. Cam makes a good play there at short. There's one down in the frame. Here is J4 MZL pinch hitting for Doji's. 5th batter here. Doji's only 1 at bat.
Also, sorry, Ryan. I'm trying to respond. I'm talking verbally to the comments, and I'm also texting it. So I'm sorry I missed you.
And Captain, can you check he calms when he gets on?
Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'll probably be interviewing a Rojo after the game. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count of 1-1. Base is empty here, top half of the 4th. After the middle of the 5th inning, play-by-play duties will switch over to Morgana, who will take you the rest of the way to the bottom half of the 9th, if necessary, of course. If this game goes to extra innings, I will call the 10th inning. Morgana will call the 11th, and so on and so forth. That was a very lucky arrangement for me personally. I called the first 4.5 innings of yesterday's game between Chicago and Minnesota. I was able to call the Ninja walk-off home run in the 10th on a 1-0 pitch. Just a bad cutter pitch. He threw the same sequence to Ninja, the pitcher Yam did, as J4 swings through that one, 2-2 the count.
What's funny is that both Ravens walk-offs have been in the bottom of the 10th.
And Jamal here will be walking to, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Will be walking to the dugout, swings and misses at strike 3. And here is Aiden. So 2 strikeouts in the 5th batter's position, 1 from Doji's. Called out on strikes, and the strike him out, throw him out, double play. And now Jamal, I guess, swings and misses at strike 3. Very slow game here. We lost our excitement after the very anticlimactic top half of the 1st. So it's been all pitchers ever since. First pitch to Aiden. Takes ball 1. Upstairs. And batter on deck here is going to be the catcher, Universal Zog. So 1-0 pitches in there for a called strike 1.
So you're ready for a 20-inning affair today?
If this game does go to 20 innings, I wouldn't be surprised if they called me out of the broadcast booth to go and pitch for them. As that is hit to third base, and that will end the frame, 3rd to 1st. Another 1-2-3 inning for the record. NerdyBoy has retired 7 consecutively.
Are you sure you're that good at pitching? Are we sure? Do we really want to say that?
I do pretty good in my 1v1s with Okay, also again, when I played your DBL game, the second baseman was completely buns.
No, that was the CLS game actually.
CLS game I did good actually. Again, I gave up 2 free runs on purpose because the game was over. Two runs I hold myself responsible for.
We were only down by 19. We could have came back. You sold it.
Oh wait! Oh, in that game, dude, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. The defense wasn't fielding. As Laney Tunes has just broke open this game. That one is going down the right field line, and it is into the bullpen for a home run. And as Cam was intentionally passed to lead off the inning, Well, it doesn't work out so well. Laney Tunes pinch hitting for 7 CPM has just hit a pinch hit home run here in the 4th inning, and it's 2-0 Miami.
Well, how
Well,
about
we
that?
were just indicating that there wasn't going to be much action here in the game. It's a pitcher's duel. Well, Cam with a bit of a slip up. Sorry, Calx with a bit of a slip up, and it's 2-0 Miami. Calx saying this is the most stacked lineup you have not seen either Major League 28 World Series roster, San Francisco and Miami. As outstanding swings through that one, strike one.
Jits, the scoreboard is off by 35 runs.
Yeah, I'm asking how do I reset it?
You press the 0. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Bounding ball towards first base. Should be an easy play there, and there's one down in the frame. So Calx quickly bounces back after giving up the 2-run home run.
Also, we can hear your phone.
By the way, Laney Tunes is 0.5 in ML. Well, he's probably 1 for 2. No offense. Here comes 7 CPM. Of course, that's 2 more Major League at-bats than I will ever have. 7 CPM pinch hitting here for notes form. Scoreboard's fixed, Bryce. You're good. Was originally in the 4th batter's position, grounded out to shortstop unassisted, out at second base. Now pinch hitting here in the 4th inning. Those of you who don't know, of course, in HCBB, unlimited substitutions, you can come in and out of the game at any position, and you can play shorthanded, as some Major League teams have this season, especially Hokkaido Nippon. Here comes the 2-0. Check swing in there for a called strike nonetheless. Count goes to 2-1. Should be 7 CPM, then Gamer Boy, and then NerdyBoy to follow. 2-1 pitch from the right-hander. Here it comes. Check swing. Just clipped the edge of the zone, I think. Could have been. I don't think he went around, but sometimes this check swing has a tendency to fail you. Well, 2-2 pitch is on its way in just a moment, and here it comes. Calx comes to the plate, and that is hit in the air weakly first base. There is now 2 down in the inning. So 2 quick outs at first base after the 2-run home run by Loney. Gamer Boy steps up.
The only action we see all game.
It very well could be. Gamer Boy grounded out second to first base his last time up. I think I can actually give you the fielding for the Rojos, as that is grounded to Bryce over at shortstop, and the out is made at first to end the inning. Well, the damage has been done. Cam has intentionally passed to start it off, then Loney comes off the bench. Pitch hit 2-run home run here in the 4th inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, none left, and your score after 4 full is now Miami 2 and Diablos Rojos nothing. Coming to bat here, top half of the 5th. Once again, my last half inning guaranteed here on the play-by-play microphone. Once again, this is Capitalist speaking, here with Morgana and JitsCat operating the scoreboard tonight. Universal Slog. I Hate Sushi and Dami for his last at-bat, 7-8-9. As Universal takes strike 1. Last time up.
If anyone would like to know how the exchange program works, I just received an update on exactly how it works. Exchanging players. Players who are annoying you, your players or coaches are now eligible for the exchange program. Players will be entered into a pool and completely randomized to another team who has entered the pool. There is no competitive balancing and is strictly for rookies who do not fit into your team culture. You can get someone of even worse or better skill.
Interesting. As that ground ball comes to third, the long throw across the diamond is in time. There is 2 down in the frame, 1 down in the frame, excuse me. And I Hate Sushi comes up, trickled 1 down the first base line. Her last time up.
That better helps to see how Astro got stuck on another team. As I originally thought the exchange program was just a different way of saying trading.
No, it's a complete lottery. I think it's a very interesting decision, and we'll see how it happens. Is that it's hit in the air to third base, and I feel like that's happened a lot in this game. There's now 2 down in the inning. Let me see. Let me count how many putouts have been recorded at third base. 1, 2, 3 in the air. 1, 2, 3 on the ground, and that is just on Diablos Rojo's side of the board, as here is Dami, playing manager, last at bat. Once again, player managers can only bat twice, and they both must occur before the 6th inning. If a player manager does not follow this batting rule, the game is forfeited to the other team, no matter what the score is, as the count is even at 1-1. To go back to boxing, by the way, if a boxer, for example, repeatedly throws backhanded punches, which is a foul, or throws low blows, which is also a foul, and they are the ones leading on the scorecard, the game will be scored as a technical draw, I believe, or no, I believe, as that is hit down the third base line, and Dami has his first hit of the season and his last at-bat of today. Nice little 2-out single, but to continue with, technical draw, I believe, is the outcome. If the fouled boxer is leading on the scorecard, then it is a technical win, I believe. Here's a pitch to Zuzul. Takes in the zone, outside part of the plate, strike 1. So Malavins says, is this the PM? I feel like he should know that the PM's Dami, as that is inside ball 1. Taser telling Dami to take a lead. User rejoins the game for about the 20th time. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from NerdyBoy. That is hit to third base. That should do it. Third. Oh, third to pitcher to first. So what a put out. 5-1-3 in your scoreboard. 1 out, by the way. No runs. 1 hit. No errors. 1 left. Almost an error. We go to the bottom half of the 5th, and the score remains Miami 2 and the Rojos nothing. Morgana, take it away.
Wow, thanks so much, Cap. Well, we get to the bottom of the 5th, as my scorecard is very hard to work because I have fat fingers. NerdyBoy has worked 5 solid innings, 0 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, 4 strikeouts, and no walks. And it looks like Calx will be taken out of the game and in favor of Aiden. As we look at the stream from Queens, it's 2-0 Philadelphia leads in the bottom of the 6th inning. And in Baltimore,
Calx should be coming back on the mound, by the way.
The Whitecaps lead 6-5. So NerdyBoy 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout in the 3rd inning. Calx looking to have a quick inning right here and then move on to the top of the 6th inning. Laney says IPU fielding at its finest. You know it, buddy. As NerdyBoy swings through that one, 0-1. Now Calx comes set. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball laced deep to right field, but it goes foul. So now no balls and 2 strikes. Calx in the position to get the K right here. Bryce says update the scoreboard. I agree.
That was a while ago.
That was a while ago.
When it was 37-0 Miami.
Yeah, this is my first time doing scoreboard, so I apologize if things are a little incorrect. It'll get better next time.
Swinging, there's a ground ball right to short. The throw to first in time, and there's 1 down. So that's a Bryce to somebody at first. I have no clue who's at first, but
That should be Tony.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, never mind. Tony is batting. That's on me. That is... You know what? I don't know who that is.
So if this game ended right here, Calx would be the losing pitcher because the Rojos have not scored as Tony takes it inside, ball 1. Tony's last at bat, they singled and advanced to second on the fielder's choice that was supposed to be a double play. Here comes the 1-0 pitch on the way to Tony. Swing and a miss, 1-1. So kind of evens out to 1 ball, 1 strike.
I have to attend to matters, but I will see you later.
Pitch. Swinging a fly ball deep to right field. It's down the line. It's a fair ball. Tony rounding first, heading to second. Up with the ball as a right fielder. The toss into second base will not be in time. It's a one-out double, and the Sharks looking to score more. Well, how about that?
I will see you both later. Have a good day.
All right, see you, Jits Cat. Thank you to Jits Cat operating the scoreboard for the majority of tonight's contest,
You got that?
while also playing for the Chicago Breeze. I got the scoreboard.
Thank you.
You're good.
And I think our stream is definitely going to get taken down after this one. A lot of copyright music in the background.
Oh, you don't say. Oh, Milo intentionally passed here, by the way. Mixie batting.
Well, how did that work out the last time? Anyways, here comes Mixie. 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch on the way. Taken low for ball 1. So 1-0 here on Mixie. I think that's why our stream is getting suppressed on TikTok. We only have 15 viewers right now. The 1-0 was swung through and missed. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Just copy and paste the text, bro. It's not that hard. Literally hold on the thing, press copy, and then put it into your Discord.
What's the issue?
This guy can't copy and paste the Discord link I put in the chat. Anyways, here comes Calx. 1-1 pitch. It's a strike call. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. As wow, Josh on HCBB Network is just jumping through every game. Right now he's at Edmonton and Calgary, Canberra. Here comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside, 2-2. Glizzy says he's striking out. Maybe. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes Calx pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Hit the center field. It drops in, a base hit. Tony rounding third, heading to home. Nope, he will stay. Calx now. Oh, Milo gets into second. And it's a single. Runners go station to station. And here comes Cam. Intentionally walked the last time. Why is it called Seattle? I don't know. That's what we came up with before. I don't know. Why is your name period?
Yo! I guess, bro.
Edits, I can't sign you. I don't own the team. I'm sorry. I just call the games. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. I am from Seattle, yes. So, base is juiced here for Cam. Calx looking to turn the Noble Tiger right here. The 0-1 pitch is outside. Ball 1. So, count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Something about IPU, which is really special, is that no lead is safe here. No lead. I mean, it can be a blowout in the 3rd, and by the 8th inning, we're all tied again. Calx comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Check swing. It's up high. Ball 2. So 2-1 here on Calx. What are the specifications of the league? Well, you got to get signed first, and then the games are Sunday through Saturday. The 2-1 pitch, strike called. Counting was out to 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 away with the bases juiced. And you got to be signed by the team. Every day is a game except for Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm good. I need to play. I guess, bro. You probably live in Bellevue. That's very mean. Do you know that? Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball. Hit to left center field. This one is going and going. It's off the wall. Down for extra bases. Everyone will score. Tony scores. Here comes Milo rounding third, heading home. Here comes right behind him. Mixie will score. It's a bases clearing 1-out triple for Cam, and the Sharks tack on 3 more runs. It's 5-0. Miami leads. Holy smokes, how about that? That's your sign to talk.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a little flabbergasted
Sorry.
here. I again, I don't understand why Cam is allowed in this league. I was actually gonna pull up his main league stats right now and see how many at bats he has.
So
He has a lot of major league at bats. He's a lifetime 300 batter, which, by the way, is one sign of ineligibility. You're supposed to not be above 300 in the main league. He
that's
has
true.
297 main league at bats.
As Laney lines that into right field, a base hit. Cam will score. It's another RBI single, and the Sharks tack on one more. A 6-0 lead for Miami. But yeah, I mean, that seems illegal, don't you? Yeah. Do you think they'll void this result?
No, because obviously they allowed him to play, and he was a pre-sign.
That's true.
I don't get it myself.
Outstanding takes out a strike. 0-1. Outstanding 0 for 2 in this game. Struck out in the second inning and then grounded to first in the fourth. Sorry. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Game blown wide open. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Strike called again. Now no balls and 2 strikes. Are you from North or West Seattle? I'm not even from Seattle, bro. Tumwater all the way. Olympia clears. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball foul down the first base line. Why do you officiate Chicago? Well, we used to call Seattle, but then we got hired in Chicago, and there's no Seattle team. That's tough. Thank you, KKA. June calls for a mound visit. I agree. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball. Hit foul down the right field line. We'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes. Here with 1 away. Calx looking to turn the double play right here and get out the inning. Edits, I wish you could be signed too, but again, I do not control that. I apologize very dearly. Now Calx comes ready. From the set, and throw back to first. No one there. The ball gets past the first baseman. Thank you, Isaac, for the follow. Hey, can someone drop a rose? No, I'm just kidding. Now Calx comes set. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Challenged him with the curveball upper part of the zone. And now 2 down for 7 CPM. Yep, Ryan, it was a doozy. Cam with the bases clearing triple. Scored 3 and then an RBI single from Laney. So now it's 6-0 Miami. As CPM takes it outside, ball 1. So make that strikeout number 3 on the night for Calx. 1 on. 2 away. The pitch on the way to 7. It's a strike called. Counting him out to 1 ball and 1 strike. Score update in Philadelphia. Surge lead 2-0 in the top of the 8th. Mosh on the commentary. In Australia, it's 2-0 Calvary lead over Edmonton. Now Calx's 1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball deep to right field. The right fielder is there to make the catch and retire the side. So, Calx gets out of the inning, but not before he surrenders 4 runs and 4 hits. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Wait, no, sorry, the top of the 6th inning. Where the Sharks lead 6-0. So F9 in your scoreboard cards is 4 runs come on with 1 left on.
Remind me how Outstanding made out.
Who made out?
5th batter, Outstanding.
Outstanding struck out swing.
Okay, that's worth it.
So, oh, and it looks like Comedy has lagged out of the game. It looks like. Not too sure what happened there. Well, if you remember the Rojos, their inning ended last time with a 5-1-3 putout to end the frame. I think we might have a mound visit right here. I'm not too sure. This is very, very confusing. Is this Roblox? Yes, it is. Laney, yeah, we'll get post your homer tonight. Who's the pitching manager? I have no clue, June. If I could tell you, I would. But, hey, you got to give credit. Oh, here comes Comedy out of the dugout. Looks like there was some lag-related issue. You have to give credit to Miami. They have given up no runs so far. And when Rojos were threatening, they turned them aside every single time. Someone says the show is free. Well, you're a liar. Do you guys pay the players Robux? No, but I do make money off of ad revenue streaming games. First pitch is a strike called. Nothing in one. Edits. I have sent you the Discord like 2,000 times. But if you go to Roblox, it's linked under the game, so you can just go there. I just a kid. I don't know how to copy and paste. It's fine. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line. It's caught by the third baseman. One away, and it's been a hot seat at third base, you would say. I believe that is the 4th or 5th putout from the third baseman himself. Can I join? Not right now, because... Sorry. So, Bryce down, here comes Cryptic. 0 for 1 today as he cuts through that one. Nothing in one. So, Cryptic in for User, who had that single, but was doubled up. After he got picked off, after Doggy's strikeout. Now down 0-2. Here comes the pitch on the way to Cryptic. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches swing and 2 away. And that'll bring up Calx. 1 for 2. Flew out in their last at bat. Looking to start a rally right here. So strikeout number 5 for the Sharks tonight. As Calx grounds that right to short. Cam sets his feet, fires to first in time. A 1-2-3 inning turned by the Sharks as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ravens lead. Sharks lead 6-0. Yeah, Miami is good. Hopefully you can. Hopefully Javi. Hi, I'm the band. Oh, nice. Yeah, Ryan. This game kind of got blown off the door hinges after you left. I think you need to come back so the Rojos can score some more. So, Rojos go quietly in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom of the 6th. As GamerBoy 0 for 2 tonight leads it off. Grounded 4-3 in the 2nd, 6-3 in the 4th. And this one will ground through the left side of the infield, a base hit. So a leadoff single for GamerBoy, just as I was saying how much he didn't hit. Does the Leonidas airplane, and here comes Comedy. So 8th hit allowed by Calx tonight. First pitch on the way to Comedy is swung on and missed. Nothing in one. And here comes Comedy's... Oh, sorry, that's Calx. Calx 0-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. It is hooking foul. So no balls and 2 strikes. Here for Comedy. Calx looking for the K right here. How do you play this version of the game? You got to join the league. The set and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. As Comedy swings and drives, and that one foul again. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no one out. Why is my TikTok still on? Okay. Here comes Comedy's 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him sinker in the dirt. And there's 1 away here in the inning. And that'll bring up Tony. Had that crucial double last time. Started that 4-run rally, I believe, yeah. So 1 away, and this will bring up Tony. Strikeout number 4 for Calx. The first pitch on the way is swung on and missed. Nothing in one. Now Calx comes set. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up infield. Foul territory. They thought about it. They will not get there. So now no balls and 2 strikes here on Tony. Strike 3 called. Freeze him. Pitcher's pitch on the outside corner. That was absolute paint. So 2 down, and that'll bring up Nova hits bombs. Grounded down their last at bat. Looking for more. Why is it 06 in the game but 07 on this? I think you added a run.
Oh, you're right. That's my bad. I counted one extra when the triple scored.
As Nova swings through that one, 0-1. Now Calx comes set. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Up high, a good take by Nova. So the count evens out to 1 ball and 1 strike. NBA says, holy tough shit, don't ever quit for anyone. Thank you, NBA. I needed to hear that. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Calx looking to put away the side right here. From the set, and here comes the 1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a chopper right to the first baseman. This should be an easy play. He'll race it to the bag himself to make the out. So we'll head to the 7th inning stretch. The Sharks lead 6-0 over the Diablos Rojos. Thank you, Daniel, for the rose. I believe that is the first sent. Oh, thank you, Daniel, for more roses. We appreciate it a lot. So wait, it's at the top of the 7th. Rojos looking to score right here. Daniel says it's his favorite game. I agree, buddy. This is my favorite game too. As J4 will take that a ball upstairs. 1-0. J4 is 0 for 1 in the night. Struck out swinging in the 5th as he laces that one over the head of the third baseman into left field, a base hit. So a leadoff single here for the Rojos, trying to start a rally. I agree, Nathan, that was a strike. As here comes Aiden, grounded out his last time, also struck out. His first at bat. So leadoff single for J4. Yeah, I don't know, June. They might be trying to start a rally right here. Aiden takes out a strike. 0-1. Daniel says, who do you want to win? Well, the guys in the red jerseys pay me, so I'm not sure. Anyways, here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a fly ball, hit out to right field. This one's going to get down in the gap. Another bat flip base hit, as it will be a station to station. The runners go. A bat flip single. Oh boy, that looked like Lucy right there.
Jamal at first base probably misread that ball. Honestly, should have been running to at least third. Could have been a double.
Universal trying to start a rally right here. The stretch on the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. This could be 2. Third baseman has it. Steps on the bag at third for 1. The relay to first. Offline. So it'll be a fielder's choice. It'll be a 5-3 fielder's choice, it looks like.
No, unassisted 5.
Oh, unassisted 5. Sorry. It'll be 5 unassisted. Throw was offline. That got the first baseman off the bag. As Sushi fouls that one out of play down the left field line. 0-1. Daniel says, I smell a 3-run bomb. I hope you're right. The 0-1 pitch on the way to Sushi. Swinging another foul out of play. That one down the right field line. So now quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. June says 3-run nuke. Boy, if you keep manifesting it, maybe it'll happen. That's it. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to second base, not in time. The ball will get into center field. So strikeout swing, as there's 2 down here in the inning. And that'll bring up Josh. pinch hitting for Dami. Josh is one of the prospects to watch for pitching as he takes strike one, 0-1. Hi, VYX, how you doing? Liam saying RBI triple. I mean, that could happen. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Now no balls and 2 strikes. Comedy looking to work out of trouble right here. Comedy comes set. Now the stretch and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Back foot slider. Put him away. And that'll retire the side. So 2 straight base hits followed by 3 straight outs as Comedy does the sea line on the mound. We get to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Sharks still lead 6-0. So no runs on 2 hits, 2 left on. Miami got some pitches. Yep. June says bro got Skeens on the team as Mixie swings and drives. That one deep to right field. It is long gone. Bounces off the second deck and the Sharks extend their lead. It's 7-0 Miami.
I mean, talk about icing on the cake there. Just a fast pitch high in the zone, and Mixie knew just what to do with it. Don't have to swing the bat as hard when they do it for you. I mean, 7-0, and Rojos have had chances to score in the contest as Calx has entered has left the pitcher's mound in favor of Bryce.
So Bryce takes the mound
Just
now.
Tough luck day.
Yep. So that closes out Calx's night, going 6 innings, giving up 9 hits, 7 runs, all earned, walking 1, striking out 5. As Bryce sends that pitch outside, ball 1. Cash, how do you get signed? You join the Discord. As Cam takes that up high, ball 2. So now 2 balls and no strikes here on Cam. Now Bryce comes set. The 2-0 pitch. Swinging, there's a fly ball pulled foul down the first base line. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. Hi, Astro. How you doing? Astro says he's starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's an off day. Where's the Discord? It's on Roblox. If you go to HCBB, the Discord link is right underneath the game. Now Cam comes set. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right to third. This should do it. The step up, the throw to first in time. Another 5-3 put out as Laney comes up to bat. Laney takes out a strike, 0-1. Thus set, the 0-1 pitch on the way. Laney swinging a ground ball foul down the third base line. Now Bryce quickly ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Why aren't you on HCBB Network? Josh is streaming on HCBB Network, but we are different. What is the game called in Roblox 6-7? HCBB 9 2.0 as Laney grounds that into center field off the mound. So 1 out single once more for these Miami Sharks. So that'll bring up outstanding. And I think I have everything a little bit jumbled around on my scorecard. I still have ball 1 on side. I still have 7 CPM in the 4 hole. I don't think that's right.
Pinch hit in the 4th inning for the starter in the 6th position. So
he was
they've
in
had
for
2
Newts.
at-bats in 6th.
Okay.
And yeah, Laney has had the last 3 at-bats for the 4th position.
Outstanding. Fouls that one out of play. We'll do that again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away, and Laney on first. HCBB streams the American League, and you stream the National League. No, we just stream different games. As anyways, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging another ball, pulled foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Game name HCBB 99 2.0. June saying nuke this. Well, you remember the last time you said that, June? They struck out. Anyways, outstanding comes set. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up. Infield. Bryce is under it. He'll make the catch, or they're going to wait for this to drop. No, they'll make the catch for the out. So P1 and 2-way here in the inning. So 2 down, and that'll bring up 7 CPM, who came in for nukes for sure, as he takes that one outside, ball 1. Can you interview me after the game or do an episode of the one-up stop? As that's a strike called, counting out to 1 ball and 1 strike. DM Capitals about that. I don't control that. Sorry, buddy.
I'm backed up. I have to write a script for Texan Player. I have to edit Darlow's interview. I'm also supposed to interview Roberto and Blanky Joker.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on 7 CPM. Bryce looking to retire the side. This set, the 1-2 pitch, swinging a fly ball into right field. This one is deep. This one is back. This one is gone into the bullpen. 2 more runs for the Sharks. It's 9-0 over the Diablos Rojos. Oh my goodness. So Laney scores, 7 CPM scores, and 2 more runs come in. First pitch on the way to Gamer Boy. It's taking a strike called and 0-1. How do you become a commentator? You have to apply for it.
Do me a favor, Morgana.
Yeah.
After the conclusion of this half inning, which is going to happen now, go look at the roof beams. Look up.
Someone's up there.
Yep.
Is that you?
No, it's not me.
Oh wow.
There they drop.
And it's Nova. Wow. Would you look at
They've
that?
been up there for a couple innings.
So that'll be popped up to the pitcher again, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits as we get to the top of the 8th. Rojos looking to score 9. Is it possible? No clue. Is it doable? For sure. This is IPU. First pitch on the way to Zuzul as he sends that one into left field. That'll get it down in the gap. A base hit. Zuzul rounding first, heading to second. Up with the ball as a left fielder. This will be a close play at second. That throw not nearly in time. He slides it safe with the leadoff double. As here comes Bryce 0 for 3 tonight with the flyout. First pitch on the way to Bryce. Taken outside, ball 1. Well, I'll tell you this, folks. If you bet on the over for runs, you can cash in right now. It has been an offensive showing for the Sharks. Rojos looking to respond. The 1-0 pitch is swung on in line. Deep to center field. It's going to get down in the gap in right center field. Here comes Zuzul on the way to score. Bryce sliding into second. An RBI double. And he trades spots with Zuli. How about that?
Well, first blood for the Rojos. Probably could have come early in this game. Again, I said they did have chances. They've been a little bit sidetracked by some unfortunate batsmanship from Miami. Well, now as good as ever, and as you said, no lead is safe in IPU.
As Cryptic grounds that one, or pops that one right to the first baseman, Nova. Excuse me. So 1 away with Bryce on second, and here comes Calx. So an RBI for Bryce as Calx pops someone out of play, 0-1. Calx hits it outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. There's 20 IPU games, 33 main league games. Anyways, the 1-1 pitch on the way to Calx. Swinging a fly ball, roped foul out of play. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, that had the distance. If Calx can do one like that, but keep it fair, that could really start a rally. How much games today? There were, I believe, 7 games today. The 1-2 pitch on the way. A good take by Calx. It's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count evened out. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the stretch. The 2 down the way to Calx. Swinging a line drive into center field. Oh, no, that's the infield. The throw to first is the only play they'll get. And on the play, Bryce will get down to third base. Thought about heading home. Retreat back to third. So 2 away for Jamal. Had a single his last at bat. If he can get a single right here, keep this inning alive, that would be much appreciated for the struggling Ravens squad. So a 4-3 putout for the second out of the inning. Rojas scored 1, looking to score more right here. Jamal takes that up high. Ball 1, 1-0. On Jamal, 2 down in the inning, 1 run in the form of Zuli. Now the stretch and the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up, and this will retire the side. Swoden is under it to make the catch. 1 run comes in, 1 run is left on. And the Rojos trail by 8 as we get to the bottom of the 8th. So the first pitch on the way to Comedy is swung on and missed. Nothing and 1. Noah, after this game, this is the last slot of games, so I think it'll be over. Comedy swings and misses on that one. Now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bryce looking for the K right here. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Check swing and is in the dirt. Ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Comedy. Bryce comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 down here in the inning. And that'll bring up Tony. 2 for 3 tonight. Struck out in their last at bat. So first strikeout recorded by Bryce tonight. The 6th team strikeout. Redneck saying home run due now. I don't know, man. As Tony fouls that one out down the third base line, it will go out of play. 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike here on Tony. 2 for 3 on the night. The stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now no balls and 2 strikes quickly. Bryce looking for the second K of the inning. 0-2. Bryce comes set. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Looked like a lag-assisted strikeout right there, and there's 2 away quickly here in the inning. Strikeout number 7. Is this the Pro League? This is the minor leagues. So, not quite. But, close enough. First going to Nova. It's fouled out of play. 0-1.
How did NerdyBoy make out?
Struck out swing. The set, here comes the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Now no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Bryce looking to sit down the side. The 0-2 pitch, swinging a pop-up, infield. This should do it. Shortstop is under it to make the catch. 1-2-3. Go the Sharks in the 8th. It's the top of the 9th. Last try for the Rojos. They trail by 8. So it's at the top of the 9th as Aiden will lead things off. 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Stranded at first after, well, that whole debacle. So the Rojos need 8 runs to tie, 9 to take the lead. It's not impossible. I mean, this is IPU. We've seen stuff happen like that before. Call up Laney to the Pro League. Yeah, Laney just plays for fun, kind of like Cam. I'm not sure how that's possible. Want to know?
Yeah, there's 4 Major League at-bats in a row for the Miami Sharks lineup, by the way.
Strike called. Counting is out to 1 ball and 1 strike.
It was Milo the PM, then Mixie, then Cam and Laney, I think.
The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive into left field. That will get down a base hit. So Aiden starts things off with the leadoff single. And there's one on. Looking to score. Wait, Capitalist, can you run the counts too? If you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was talking to Calx.
No, you're good. I don't want to get docked points. Universal swings through that one, 0-1. So leadoff hit here for Aiden. Now looking to score some more. The set. The 0-1 pitch on the way to Universal. Swinging a fly ball hit into left field. A can of corn for the third baseman as he comes out to make the catch. So one down here in the inning as the Rojos are down to their final 6 strikes. Can anybody enter this league? Well, you need to try out and be signed. As Sushi lines that back to the screen, 0-1. Sign me, I can't sign you. I'm sorry that I don't do the signings. Now the set, the 0-1 pitch on the way, swinging another foul ball behind home plate. So it looks like Sushi's timing is fine. I mean, it's just the placement of the bat as she's lining it straight behind the home plate. Now here comes Comedy's 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Rojos down to their final 3 strikes. 2 down here in the inning, and this will bring up baseballer Josh. Pinch hitting for Josh? Or no, pinch hitting for Dom. Dom went 1 for 2 today. Josh is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout swinging. I don't sign. The team signed. The first pitch on the way to Josh. Swinging a fly ball into left field. A can of corn. Left fielder doesn't have to move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The Sharks win 9-1 on opening day. And they hand the Rojos a very hurtful loss. Well, the Rojos will take it back home on Wednesday as they take on the... who do they take on again? I should know.
I'm actually not sure. The schedule is very late in being posted.
As they will take on the Nashville Blues at home. And the Sharks will go on the road to take on the Jailbirds on the road. So we await a post-game interview. Let's see.
Yeah, I can go ask.
Everyone in a kind of sullen mood tonight after that.
Why don't you go make sure you get the line scores recorded just in case, because sometimes the IPU, they forget to keep track of the line scores.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Let me finish up that.
Oh, like from the game, I mean. Just like have it recorded.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I don't know if it's... Oh, they might have already reset it.
It's still there. It's still there.
Okay.
I'm looking at it. The stats, not the view innings.
Okay.
The game stats.
Sorry, let me just...
Is it not letting you scroll down?
No. I have the stuck mouse.
Oh, okay.
Now I got it.
Here, I'll just... Clear. Oh.
So, sorry everybody, I just have to record some stats real quick. As Capitalist awaits to get us a post-game interview.
I don't. We might not get one here from the Rojos. I mean, it is a tough loss for them.
For sure.
Not all quiet on the southern front, I guess. A lot of Miami Sharks still in the server, I guess, celebrating the victory. It is a very dominant outing for them, of course. Running winners 9-1, your final score here in 9 innings. Winning pitcher, NerdyBoy, who throws a complete game on opening day. So congratulations to NerdyBoy. Almost got away with a shutout victory. Just gave up that 1 run in the 8th inning, a pair of doubles, Zuzul and Bryce, who drove him in. 9-hitter altogether, struck out 8, walked none, no home run. Walked 1, excuse me, no home runs. So congratulations to NerdyBoy. Losing pitcher on the hand for the Rojos will be the pre-signed CoolCalmCalx in 6 innings. Gave up 7 runs, 5 earned. 9 hits, walked 1. I thought he walked 2. I think he walked 2, both intentional. Struck out 6, and gave up 2 home runs. User looks like he's set to do the post-game interview. That's what I DM'd you about, Calx. All right, here. I can just let me tell him to just join. All right.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hold on. We drag him in.
Oh,
All right.
now they're here. Hey user, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? Do I need to join the server again? Because I'm just in the cages right now.
No, you're
No, you're
good.
good.
You're good.
Alright.
So tough loss for you guys tonight. Can you just walk us through what the team is feeling right now?
Hey, we just got come from this and just bounce back next game harder. We just learn every loss is a learning experience. Watch back, see what we did wrong, fielding errors, and we practice a lot, fielding, hitting, pitching, everything, and then just come back next game and just apply what we practiced.
Yep. And talking about individual performance, I think you went. What is it? Yeah, you went
One in a lot of lag outs.
one in a lot of.
1 for 1, and then bench because my PC couldn't stop lagging out.
Yeah, I mean you did start the rally. You did get picked off at second though, in the strike him out, throw him out double play.
Yeah, the team was telling the batter the bunt, so I took a big lead, but
He
yeah, I
didn't
ended up
bunt.
getting picked off. Yeah, he didn't bunt.
Yeah. Kind of took the pitch. Such, such is the life.
Well, how do you guys look to move forward now? I mean, you're 0-1 this season, but of course, 19 more games to play. You're far from being eliminated for any reason. Like, how do you just put this one away and move on to the next one?
I mean, again, every single game that we lose, it's a learning experience, and it's not the only game of the season. So there's 19 more opportunities to win, and every loss we just take it as a learning experience, and then just keep going, keep playing games, and hopefully win most of them.
Capitalist, you want to ask some questions?
Yeah, I mean, obviously today you went against a experienced pitcher in NerdyBoy. It's not necessarily going to be the case this IPU season where a talented veteran at that, is the one who starts on the hill. How do you think the team is gonna find their best way to move off this tough loss on opening day to perhaps one of the early contending teams and just erase it, I guess?
Yeah, again, all of us just try to put it out of our minds because again, it's 1 out of 19 games in the season. So unless it's 1 out of 19 games in the season. So I think that it's one game we can put behind. But again, just learn from the losses and then just keep moving on.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and one more question here. It might be a little more difficult of a question, but we noticed actually your team did too, the entirety of the game, that most of your bats, whether left-handed or right-handed, were popping up to third or hitting it weakly to third. Uh, you think they just couldn't get the timing down on Nerdy Boy today, or is it he was just throwing a lot of good stuff?
Well, first of all, he's a pretty good pitcher, and second of all, that's this PCI placement. That's what we gotta work on in BP. I think the winds were pretty good. Someone was saying they got like 950 wind, 975 power winds, but it's this PCI placement now. So we just gotta get back in the cages, get back to work and practice, and then just apply it in the real games.
Well, hopefully, you guys apply it against. I think Tappy is managing Nashville against the Nashville Blues. Um, okay, Morgana. Think think I'm all tuckered out.
Well, thanks, Caps. Yeah, a disappointing result for the Rojos, but hey, if you're a Miami Sharks fan, you will party hard tonight. Game 1 of the IPU season opened with a 9-1 Miami victory over the Diablos Rojos. The Sharks will go on the road on Wednesday as they travel to San Francisco tomorrow to take on the Jailbirds in Oracle Field, Oracle
Oh,
Park.
I thought it was the Blues. That's what you said.
As the Rojos will come home to start their season opener, and they will play the Nashville Blues. So,
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
bro just got a little mixed up there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, we will be back here. Actually, I don't know. We might be back here in the talk, depending if I come or not. But anyways, we will definitely be on Twitch to stream Game 10 of the regular season of Main League. It'll be the Ravens taking on the Blizzards in Minnesota. That should be a fun one to watch. And maybe even a couple more IPU streams on Sunday or Thursday if our schedule permits. Well, from Lone Depot Field. It was a walloping defeat for the Rojos, a 9-1 Sharks rout, as that will end round 1 of IPU. And let's check out some of the other scores while we have time. First, as I pull up my final scores because I don't have it, in Honolulu, it was a 9-0 forfeit and 7 victory because Vex took an illegal at-bat. Jailbirds improved to 1-0 in the season. The Breeze won 7-3 final in 9. In Baltimore, the Whitecaps win it 6-5 final in 9. Yumsucks 4-for-4, 25 combined hits between both teams. Holy smokes. In Philly, it was a 1-2 surge victory. Rudy with the complete game. In Nashville, a 2-0 shutout victory over the Boston Bengals. Tapulous with the go-ahead double. In Canberra, the Cavalry win 2-0 over the Edmonton Tusk. Home Slice goes a complete game shutout. And tonight in Miami, a 9-1 victory over the Diablos Rojos. Well, we thank you all for watching. And from Lone Depot Park, this is Capitalist and Morgana signing out for what will be the second to last time before Capitalist goes to Europe. From Lone Depot Park, this is Morganas signing off after a 9-1 Sharks victory. Have a good night, drive safe, and we will see you tomorrow for Ravens baseball. Bye-bye.